Hello class, so I want to talk with you about the drapery drawing, also known as the mystery of the wrapped object. And this project really is your opportunity to be creative with your subject matter as well as your composition. And you're first going to want to start by finding an object which you want to draw, something which you find visually appealing and something which maybe you have a personal relationship to. And then you're going to want to experiment with various ways of wrapping it. And you want to wrap it with the material so that you hide enough of it so there's a sense of mystery, but you show enough of it so that a viewer that's looking closely will be able to figure out what the subject is. In draping the object, you want to experiment with tying loose folds, cinching, collecting fabric, and so on. And when in lighting it, you want to make sure that you create dramatic shadows so that they're easy to draw. And I explain how to do that in the instruction video. So here's some examples of student work. So here's what looks to be a shoe that's been draped in fabric. And I'm really interested, in the negative spaces here that I created. They're really awesome. And if you look here, it just shows enough of the shoe so that you get an idea of what it is, but it forces you to look closely. So I think I think it's good to make the viewer work a little bit to figure out what it is. You don't want to give it away right away. Okay, and what do you think this is on the right? We got this drawing, which I think really has an awesome composition, some interesting movement. What is this? It's a little elephant. Okay, it's a toy it's not actually an elephant, but it's an elephant sculpture that's draped in fabric. Okay, let's look at this. What is this one on the left-hand side? It's a globe. Okay, so this is a globe that's been draped in fabric, and I think some really interesting shadows are created here. Okay, and this one, I don't know if this one's fooling anybody, but it's a guitar. But I really love the development of the fabric. It's really beautiful. And also I like how there's a flag in the background. It's also interesting as well. And it's pretty subtle. It takes a little bit of time to see that there's a flag there. Okay, and I think that's what's important about mystery is that it takes effort on the part of the viewer to figure out what it is. So you want to offer enough clues for them to be able to find out what it is, but not make it so obvious so that it's really easy to see. So here's the project goals, and these are the things I'm going to be considering when I grade the project. Okay, first thing is you're going to want to conceal an object. Then you're going to want to make sure that you have a composition which has attention to negative spaces. Okay, negative spaces being the spaces around and between the subject. I'm also going to be looking to see that you're drawing the objects proportionally. And you could do that using the sighting techniques that were discussed earlier in our class. And you can review that by looking at the sighting page in one of the modules. I'm also going to be looking to see that you've depicted value relationships using charcoal. Okay, if you need to review that, check out the charcoal still life assignment. And there's videos there that show you how to develop value. Okay, and you're going to want to accurately depict the softness and hardness of edges. So those are two concepts that are very important to drawing drapery: a soft edge and a hard edge. Okay, and all the types of edges in between.